Jeremy Jeffers. You guys saw him on the organ video. On the impromptu, I Should Wear a Crown in E flat. Jeremy presented to the members of Sean Wilson Piano, and he shared with us a lot of his tips, strategies, a lot of stuff he shared with us to gave us insight into what he's thinking. And so if you want to see that, log in. If you're not a member, check us out. We had somebody like Jeremy come by and share with us, and it was just blowing our minds, people. I lie to you not. If you're a member there, tell me in the comments how you felt about that training, because that was amazing. So I definitely want you guys to check this out. This is just going to be a snippet of one of the songs he did for us. He did 3 songs. Okay, so let's start from the top. So what I want to do is I want to show you a little bit of this song. I Should Wear a Crown. It's in the key of E flat. And as we go through this, I just want to say one thing real quick. Jeremy shared with us a lot of things that were very important and some things that are unique to his playing. One of my members said he has an aggressive style, right? A distinct West Coast, and is very aggressive. Even on a song like this, which is a relatively slow song, his chord choices and his movements. This is something a lot of you guys want, that specific gospel style. Definitely study this song. But one of the things that he mentioned was his use of tenths in the left hand. His use of very open voicings, and that could come from his views on how he plays the organ. And I just kind of want to look at that today. Second thing I want to say though before we start, my channel is best for those of you who are not beginning the piano. Okay, if you're still learning your scales, I do recommend that you do that first. You can still gain from me. But if you're still kind of struggling, trying to learn your scales, I do recommend you're going to get a lot more from my channel if you already know those scales and you can already play most of your keys. It's going to be much easier for you. So like this video, because I'm talking to those of you who are ready to develop this kind of style, and you do have to know the basics around the keyboard first. All right? So let's start from the top, and let's just look at this. And see. Wow. Let's get that beginning part. Now, why is that choice there? Because on the, well, first of all, he's approaching this A flat in major 7, because this in major 9 here, because this is the chord, but the chord he used before that Why did he use it? And I want to know each note. I want to know why it was done, right? Because he could have approached this with a dominant chord. He could have went, but he didn't. Okay, so what is he doing? Again, there's open voicings. He didn't put the 3 in there. It kind of closes in the voicing. He leaves it open. Nice space between the A and the G. Okay, this is the 7th. He has to have an F in there because the F is the melody of the song. Okay, and then the tension note that we need, because the 7th note is in here, the 3 is missing, but the tension note is the B, and that provides your color. Why did he use a B and not another tension note? Probably because in his next chord he uses the B flat, and the B is closest to that B flat, and so that allows us to move to that note, kind of hugging that B flat a little bit. Look at that chord there. Now we could have used this chord here, right? That 13 there, probably not nice tension there. So the 13 here and the B flat. These are the tension notes right here, because the chord is this, but he has the F and the B flat in there, right? Okay, now let's go on. Let's hear him. Let's keep going. Nice there. See, now what you have they're really simple movements, but they're so deep right here. There's a B flat over an A flat. Add that F in there to kind of have something in between the A flat and the B flat here. All right, let's say the next part. Ah, that movement is so nice. So. See, and then that next chord. There's an A flat in there. I just heard that A flat. So let's talk about that. So now let's look at this. Now those nice chords, what are those, and why do they sound so nice? Okay, one of the reasons why he has this aggressive sound is because he understands the contrast between a dark sound and a light sound. Now pay attention here, because this is some powerful stuff. We're going to open you guys' minds today, because see, here's the thing. You guys some of you are just thinking notes, right? And I know I keep saying this, but what we should be thinking is, what emotion do I want to invoke in the people, right? In the people that are listening to me playing. What am I trying to get out of them? You understand what I'm saying? But by this chord choice here. Now what happens if I leave off the G? Watch this. Now watch this. So dark, man. So it sounds really good. And honestly, it's just in the left hand an E flat and a D, and a C and a B flat. That's really the whole movement. But what's happening is we're adding a G in there. See, that sounds nice there. Or add an A in there for a little bit more tension. You could if you wanted. Okay, let's keep on going. This stuff is good, man. We can look at this stuff all day. Forgot to tell you, I'm Sean Wilson, folks. Oof, this chord here. What is the tension note? Well, see, he is being very careful with his tension notes. He's not just throwing a bunch of chords in there to say, oh, I'm just going to play every tension note I can. What tension note is he using? In this note here, remember I told you he's avoiding the third. He's avoiding the placement of the third being close to the root note. So a G7 would normally be like this, but he's putting that B up top here. And so, and the only note that's a tension note, because this is just a straight G7, but when you add that E flat in there, and him trilling up to that E flat, sounds so good. And it's only one note added. It's just one note added. Check it out, listen to it. got the flat 9 in there too with the A flat. Okay, really nice. Let's go to the next one. Oh, let's get that chord right there. I want that chord. Why does that chord sound so good? Why does it sound so good? Well, first let's play it. Now, why does it sound so good? Now, someone's gonna say, well, look at the screen there. It says flat 9, flat 5, right? So if you're only concerned about theory and notes, you're gonna say, oh, it's a dominant chord with extensions. Like, I want us to think of music. I want us to think of music as an emotional thing and as something that you're using to reach people and to send a message and to convey a message. So here's the thing. This chord right here is the F sharp that makes that chord. Why is it making that chord? Because the F sharp coupled with the C root implies a Lydian sound. And a Lydian is a bright sound. And so he's going from a Lydian sound to a dark sound. Listen to it. Listen to the emotion in it. You hear that? You hear that? It's that contrast that provides some of the aggression that some people say, because it's such a big contrast. And so by having that contrast is so cool. And if you think of it as a kind of like a Lydian dominant, I think, right? So, okay, Lydian dominant movements. All right, so that's a Lydian dominant sound. And as Jacob Collier said, it uses the bright side of the circle of fifths. Okay, all those notes. And then when all these notes here use the bright side of the circle of fifths, probably with the exception of this B flat. But the B flat's the part of the melody. So it's a bright sound. And it's going to a dark sound. Alright, so that's the reason, right? It's because flats would almost imply that it's going down, right? You think down instead of up. And brightness, you think up. You know, so that's why I say we want to kind of talk about music in the terms of and how it's the effect of on the listener, right? So let's go on. Oh goodness, gotta get those. Let's hear that. Some of y'all are gonna be playing these chords right away. Yeah. Alright, let's keep on going. So, man, that was crazy. I may need to hear that again. See, remember what I told you at the beginning about his use of tenths? Look at the stretch here. This is all with my left hand. Let me know in the comments if you can reach this kind of a stretch easily, because this is kind of difficult. I used to not be able to do this. I could only do octaves, and I moved to 11. Then the more I played, I was just like stretching that thing. But some notes I kind of have to kind of trill a little bit. But that's a nice chord. I'm just going to use this here, this B7 sus2, B flat, A flat, C, F, B flat. Remember, I don't do exact notes. I just I go from my own vocabulary, and that's the chords I play. So I think that's what he played there mostly, right? Yeah. Oh, this is such a nice progression. Again, 5-1 to the E flat. So you have this. Okay, and then let's see what the next one. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me do that again. So, same thing again. F sharp to the, look at the bass note, F sharp to the C sharp. It's that same thing. Okay, let me get this off the screen. I don't know why that keeps going. Let me stop my mail from coming in. Okay. Whew. So. What a neat choice. And honestly, it's almost like he's moving around that circle. B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, right? I mean, so again, and I'm using the circle of fifths a lot in this one, but you know, there's something to that in terms of his progressions. Jeez, man. So I'm doing my own thing here because I like these little melodic things he's doing with his right hand. So you've got this ba, 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 da, da, da. That's your melody. Yeah, keep on going. Why does that chord sound so nice? Why does it sound so bright? You should be asking me why it sounds so bright. It's because of this A. And what's the bass note? E flat. Listen to this again. See this pattern. Notice the pattern. See, what's that chord? So what makes that chord special? Don't ask me for no notes. What makes it special? Right? It's the E flat on the bottom. An E flat scale would be E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat. What makes it special is the fact that the fourth note has been raised, providing a Lydian sound, which is bright. So going from bright back to this one. See the brightness? This is a really bright sound. The fact that the C sharp is in here makes it another type of Lydian dominant, probably. That's how I'm seeing it. Alright. Let me go on, because I gotta finish this. Goodness gracious. Okay, we're gonna teach that and then we're gonna stop. And then if you remember, go ahead and log on in there and see. I know I sent you guys an email already. I gotta update the rest of his songs. I don't know, you know, y'all know, y'all members that were there, y'all saw how we did Total Praise. I may, I don't know, next year I may bring that one back out. Because he killed that one too. He did As the Deer 2 in B flat. That one killed too. I don't know. I may bring that out for the rest of the world, but for now, members, y'all all gonna get that. But let me I keep getting distracted. Jeez. Whew. Now, what did I tell you about those tenths? See. Now Now someone's gonna say, that's not what aren't you missing a note? Yeah, I'm missing the C. I'm missing the C because my hands can't reach it. So what I did is left it off. So what that is in the right hand, you have an F sharp, B, and D, and then you have a B minor moving to a C minor. But in the left hand, you have this A flat, A, and you're supposed to be playing the third. So I'm supposed to be playing a C here. See, I'm missing it. But I really would like that C. That C would complete the darkness. See that? See how that sounds with that C in there? I almost want to not even play the A flat just so I can have the C in there. Now somebody's gonna say, well, just put the A flat here. No, it's not the same thing. You can't put it, it's not the same. It's not the same. He wasn't, as I told you before, he doesn't have his thirds that close to the root. So I gotta make a decision on which note to play. The C or the A flat. These are the kind of decisions y'all gotta make when you're playing. So, so as you guys, oh man. So as you guys notice, man, this wasn't a traditional breakdown. I'm getting you into music and how I like to view it. I'm getting you into music and how I like to view it, okay? Oh, I like those chords. Yeah, I'm gonna learn the song. Let me know if you're gonna learn it. Yeah, man, so. Anyway, this is fun. Give Jeremy his props, man. That's me clapping. I had a whole audience back there, but we had muted them so y'all can't hear them. But they were going crazy. Oh, yes, sir.
She's no joke.
Oh, my goodness. Man, I'm telling you, man. If you guys have been blessed by this, let me know. I mean, the comments are coming in, but we have immensely enjoyed ourselves today. Jeremy, Rose, Jordan. Thank you, man.
Come and get your 33.
Jordan, let's see the face. Let's see the face of the person who's making this thing work out too.
Where'd he go?
Hey, y'all say thanks to Jordan. Y'all say thanks to Jordan. Jordan is the one who's making sure this mixer.
Tommy J music, dog.
We brought him like 2 hours before this thing. Rose made it work out, and we got him on. And so amazingly, we still got 45 people on. I mean, not even people didn't even leave. So
well,
I want to thank you guys.
Party, man. Let's do the after hours now.
Yeah, you guys are.